So now I have all my information. Let's see, T star. Actually, I haven't looked that up yet. So 95% confidence, and my degrees of freedom would be 249, except when I go to the table, I'm going to have to use 100 because it's the next number that's in the table below 249. And so 95% T star for 100, I already looked this up once, but let me double check, is 1.984. And so now my formula is my x bar, which was 10.2, plus or minus my t star times the standard deviation, they gave me that, which was 4.2, over square root of 250. Now, it's sufficient for you to write that out and then go use your calculator. So remember, we're going to go to stat tests. And we're looking at number 8, which is t interval. And this time, you're going to select data. Scratch that. I meant stats. You're going to select stats because we don't have the data. And so it's going to prompt you and it's going to ask you for x bar, it's going to ask you for s sub x, and it's going to ask you for the sample size. You're going to type all that in. Oops. And when you do, you get 9.677 to 10.723. And so remember, I didn't do this on the last one, but we're going to do it on this one. You need to do it every single time when you're answering a prompt. So I'm supposed to interpret, so my interpretation would be, I am 95% confident. Remember, you could say in the long run, 95% of all samples that, or will capture on the other version, the true mean time that students spent I realize you can't read that. I'm going to pause the video and actually write it out. Okay, that's better. So I'm 95% confident that the true mean time that students spent doing homework last week was between 9.677 and 10.723 hours. Moving on to the next problem. Answering part B, of course, we're going back to the principal's claim, and he claimed that they spent at least 10, so greater than or equal to 10. And since 10 falls in the interval, we cannot reject his claim. Because it looks like that interval actually supports his claim. Again, since 10 is inside of it. So a paired T procedure is this. When we make two observations on the same individual, or one observation on two similar individuals. And we've actually talked about this before. If you remember the boot problem where we were putting the water repellent on the pairs of boots. All right, so now some examples of that.